Lauren, for yourself, I'd like you to tell us a little bit more about Decode and a little bit more what it does. I think that's the stage for my question is, who's coming to you? Because clearly I'm guessing these are not business owners or professionals that don't get technology, they get it. So why are they coming to you? Paint us a picture for who they are, but first tell us a bit more about Decode so we understand from what you do.
Okay, so I'll answer a few questions.
Yeah.
So it's funny that you say mindset, because it's definitely about that mindset of understanding what technology is and what it can do so you can improve your business. And that's kind of what we do. We give professionals, business owners this idea of what's possible, like the history of the internet, as well as really hands-on experience with code, data, technology, cybersecurity, these things that and I think that technology and business, it's not separate. You can't really, I've been going to so many events where, an event about journalism and technology, they're not separate things, it's all one. It's how we're experiencing the world. We all have phones, we're digital first. You just have to meet people where they are, and people are online and they want the best experience, and the best experience you can give people is through digital platforms. So at Decoded, we do have people that are kind of coming in and they're like, there's this whole language of digital, I use my phone all the time, but I don't know how it works. And we educate these people on what this is, what are the possibilities of this for your business long term, because we might be at a 50-50, some people are using it, some people aren't, and that's going to change. Everyone's going to have to be digital, everyone's going to have to be in some way, that's just where people are. So we run courses. Our main course is Code in a Day, and we teach professionals how to code an app in one day. And it's not about becoming a developer, it's understanding the language of code. So if you're talking to developers, you're actually talking intelligently about APIs, about what language is your website built on. That's a strategic decision. That's not something you could say, that's the developer over there doing it. It's holistic for your business. So we kind of demystify all these tech terms so people can be able to better move forward and make better decisions. And it's not necessarily for developers, it's for business owners, it's for executives. It's gives you that really base knowledge in a really quick way that you might not be able to take a class every Wednesday. It's one shot. For beginners, you don't have to have any knowledge of technology at all, and you can come to our courses and get it kind of opens up this whole new world for you, and you start to understand why you need to be doing this.
Is it fair to say that those people coming to you then, clearly for the business owners, they are coming there to close the digital divide they're having to do more what Edward's doing in a very large macro way? Is that fair?
For sure. Okay. And they also feel they're missing out. There are these things that they're hearing thrown around, they're seeing businesses become more digital, and they're like, I need to do that too, I don't even know where to start. So they're trying to close this digital divide, and where can you learn this? If you've been out of school for 10, 20 years, you might be self-educating yourself, but where can you go and really get this high-level overview of digital and actual hands-on tactical experience?
I'm going to come back to Brian. I'm going to throw something to you, Brian. And how many have ever used their phones to find a restaurant before? Okay, good. Because if nobody raised their hand, I'd ask how many have used their phones. So you've done it. How many have used your phone and you've gone to a restaurant website and you've had to scroll left and right about 4 miles left and right to find out where it is? Yes? Only 4 people? Okay. Yeah, good. More. Okay, good. So my question to you, Brian, is website, not mobile. According to the research that 101 has done, 20% of consumers will think you're not reliable. Another 20% will think your business is cheap. Ouch. 27% your business no longer exists. And we can go on. Almost 60% of the people think it's behind the times. So why in this age, Brian, where these things are so easy, I'm sure many one-on-one websites maybe are mobile ready, maybe they're not, but it's easy to do with your technology. Why aren't they doing it yet? Well, this is what your business is, and it's not your fault. But why aren't the small businesses getting it? Something as simple as a mobile-ready website.
Well, so basically, we've solved that problem right now with the My Website platform. Right. If you're not familiar with it, it's a website builder. You can do it yourself, or you can use one of our design programs called Maintained by Experts. But basically, it's designed for small businesses of 1 to 20 employees. Generally, those businesses tend to be very hyper-local. So it's very popular with restaurant, bar, cafe segment, salon, spa, legal, medical offices, real estate agents. And basically, the goal is to get you online as fast as possible. In terms of mobility and having a mobile website, we take care of that on the back end, so you don't have to worry about it.
If you didn't do it, if you didn't, people, we know it's there. You had to help the small businesses get there.
Yeah. Basically, the way that my website is designed now, we can tell if you're coming to us on a pad, on a traditional desktop, or on a mobile phone, and we'll deliver the website so that it can best be consumed in that format. So that's taken that problem out of it. Mobile is the wave of the future, and it's here now. So best, if you're looking for a restaurant, you're going to go to TripAdvisor, you're going to go to Yelp. You want to have that integrated within your website. So that's the key there. So you want to be able to reach people in the mediums that they're searching for. And so you have to be on all of the search engines with your website, and we have a product called List Local that'll do that. And then we have a web app store that you can integrate third-party platforms into your website, and that's the key. You have to get your brand out there, and you have to be available in all of the social media and networking ways possible.
Is it fair to say then, what I'm hearing, again, if I'm hearing wrong, let me know, but is it fair to say that for those small business owners that may not have the technical acumen of Edward, that it's up to the vendors such as One-on-One to make sure that you provide that and kind of force them to do it right? You know what I mean? Because 20 years ago, whatever it was, when websites were first coming, that wasn't available to have a mobile-ready website.
Yeah, I mean, basically we're a subscription service.
Right.
You can spend on our do-it-yourself product $9.99 per month at the base. You have to see a return on investment. So the key there is we want people to have a great website experience with their small business, right, because they have to see that business is being generated. Key things are lead generation, depending if you're a service business. You have to have visitors on your website. It has to be an open line of communication. So you have to see it as a value. And in terms of wanting to keep that subscription open, you have to make an asset for your business. And the only way that you can do that is to market the website as you market your business. So use social media, have your own blog, look for creative ways. With a restaurant example, you can have videos on showing you how you cook certain meals and things like that. If you're a restaurant example, again, you want to have integration with Open Table. You want to have integration with a product we support called Open Menu, which syndicates menus. You want to have online delivery possible in New York. That would be super helpful,
especially
right?
if it's cold outside.
Yeah, especially if it's cold outside. And people like to go through websites and they like to chat.